Hi everyone! So, today we will be discussing about the relation between phonetic and the British accents that we will focus later on. Now, let's focus on the definitions of phonetic. The definitions of phonetic can be divided into two. Firstly, phonetic is a branch of linguistics that studies the sounds of human speech. The sounds of human speech can be described by the International Phonetic Alphabet (IPA). While the second definition of phonetic is the study of the actual sounds that make up the words of a language. These are the part of the speech that produce the sounds in a word. And this is the examples of it. Now, let's moving on to the difference between the accents and the dialect.
I'm going to talk about the differences of definitions between accent and dialect. Accent is how you pronounce the word, while dialect, according to Cambridge Dictionary, is a form of language that is spoken in a part of a country or in a particular group of people.
Just now, Liana has been talking about the difference between the dialect and the accents. Now, our group will be focusing on the British, Northern accents and the Southern accents. So now let's moving on to the first example of these accents.
Hi, okay, I'll be doing Southern accents and
I'll be doing the Northern accent.
so let's get started.
Okay, so the first word is hair. So for the Northern accent, they would say her.
And for Southern accent, they would say hair.
The second example is the.
And for Southern is there,
So what's over the versus?
there.
Moving on to the second word is singing. Northern accent is singing.
While Southern accent is singing.
The second word is flying.
While for Southern is flying.
For the first word in Southern accent is house.
And for the Northerners, they would say house.
And second word is home in Southern accent.
For the Northern accent, they would say home.
So this will be the last part for the Northern and Southern accent. So for the Northern accent, we usually use this. For example, lovely.
Why in Southern, they would say lovely.
Last but not least, right.
For the Southern accent, they would say like.
So to look at the difference between the Southern accent and the Northern accent, firstly we'll be looking at the diphthong sound. So as we all know, the diphthong sound is when one vowel moves into another vowel. So we have air moving into air. So we have air. So the diphthong sound is air. Now for the Northern accent, they would substitute it with So the normal diphthong would be air, and for the Northern, it would be
So now let's move on to consonant. How to pronounce it? This consonant or this sounds being used at the end of the ing word. For example, singing. Second one is walking. That's all.
Here we go to the final sound, which is the dark L sound. Basically, what begin with L sound should be like, but for the Northerner, make it dark. The difference between light and dark L sound is the positioning of the back of the tongue. So, a light L is at the front, like la la la, Lucy, Litton, or like. And for the dark L, is they appear at the back, like Litton, lovely, and so on.
So, let's learn a British accent from four of us.
Everyone, so we are going to discuss about the British accents, which is divided into two, Northern and Southern British accent.
And today we're going to be discussing 4 examples. And the first one is bath.
The second word is grass.
And the third one is laugh.
And the final one is after.
Okay, so for the first example is bath. For northern accent, they would say bath, and for the southern accent, they would say bath. So okay, so northern accent, they would say
Bath.
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 Bath. For the southern accent, they would say bath. Yes, good.
Okay guys, for the second example is grass. In northern accent, they would say grass. And then for the southern accent, they would say grass. And then how the southern accent?
Grass.
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 Grass. And then for the northern?
Grass.
Okay, good job.
Okay guys, the next one is the word laugh. Now in the northern, they say laugh. And in the southern, they say laugh. Okay, so what's the southern accent for the word?
Laugh. Laugh.
And the north?
Laugh.
Okay.
So this would be the last word that I will teach you. So the word is after. After is a northern accent, while after is a southern accent. So can you repeat it again? For the southern,
After.
After.
for the northern,
After.
yes. Good job.